Welcome. We're live in the Phantom Cave studio tonight, and in this week's episode of The Enthusiast, the Fantomet 2023 Christmas album is coming soon, and heaps more in this week's episode, this week's live episode of The Enthusiast, the best place to receive the up-to-date Phantom news, Phantom comic book news from yours truly, Bradley Kelly. In the few publications news this week, few publications have published the Phantom issue number 1955, The Demon in the Tower. And the cover art for this issue is very, I can't say this enough, very cool. I like the vibrancy of the cover art, and I like that the Phantom is in the middle. Look at it. And this comic, I was having a look through it today, and this comic actually has this story is a two-part story. The story that's in this book is a two-part story, and the first part begins in issue number 1954, which on the channel very soon, when I read these books, and we're going to be having a whole lot of comic book reviews, as I said on Sunday, we're going to be releasing a hell lot of comic book reviews on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And coming up on this week's show, in the merchandising news this week, the Phantom official video game, the Phantom 2024 video game, heads to New York City. It heads to the Great Apple. It heads to the New York Comic Con, which is going to be awesome. I have been looking at what I'm going to be showing you up on the screen, hopefully up on the screen in the post-production of this show. And in the creator news, Shane Foley has a Phantom expedition in Bundaberg. It doesn't have anything to do with Bundaberg rum. Nah. It has a lot to do with a Phantom expedition in Bundaberg, Australia, which is in Queensland for the international viewers. And Queensland, where the day is always sunny. And also, Wendell Cavalcanti shares a new image on the Golden Circle sequel that he's been working on for quite some time. And that original story that has originally been wrote for few publications by Julie Dietrich, will be hopefully coming soon to all the Phantom readers of Australia. And there is also a new cover coming. There could be a new cover coming from Grange Wallace, which will be very exciting. In the publisher news this week, we got Fantomet 2023 Christmas album is coming out soon, and then the Zorbiston Comics has new Phantom comics coming out, and they've been really doubling down on making sure Phantom comics are at their best, and we're going to be talking about it tonight. And we also have another discussion. Will I be coming back to Phantom Cave reviews? I go into more depth about that discussion as well. And we also have a very big special announcement. Phantom Cave reviews could be having a new competition, a first for the channel, really. A first for the channel. They could be having a big competition coming out very soon, and more information to come out about that competition coming very soon. So keep watching for more. And next up in this week's news, in this week's merchandise news, the Phantom 2024 video game has been spotted at a booth in the New York New York Comic Con over the weekend. From early opinions from people who went to the Comic Con and tested the game, testers said that the game was pretty good so far, with the game coming out next year in 2024 and June 2024, and will be released globally. If you just coming in late, there is going to be a new Phantom 2024 video game, and it's going to be released on Nintendo Switch. It's going to be released on PlayStation 5 or whatever the number they're up to now. It's pretty awesome. They're also going to be released in Xbox, and they're also going to be released on the online gaming platform called Steam, if I got that right. So there is a lot happening with the Phantom, and coming next year, as I've said, there will be a new Phantom video game coming in 2024, June 2024, which will be very, very exciting. It's going to be as exciting as this big, beautiful mustache right now. Can't believe I just said that. And coming very, very soon, we will also be, and in the post-production of this clip, you'll also finally get to see some footage of the game and having fans excited about seeing what this game could be about, what this game could look like, and a whole lot more. And I might even be, and I say this as a big win. I say this as a big, huge win for Phantom fans all over the globe. And very, very soon, I've been teasing this. I've been wanting to interview him for a very, very long time, since this news was first announced. I will be very, very soon interviewing live on the channel. I will be interviewing Ash Table Nichols and Art of Play live on the show in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. There'll be more announcements to do that as well. And we also got a shout out to a very, very amazing listener and a very, very amazing person. And that is a shout out to the happy birthday of Jamie Diaz, who is an amazing person. He is one of the biggest collectors on the world, so happy birthday. In this week's creator news, Shane Foley will soon be having a Phantom-themed art expedition in Bundaberg, Australia. And for all the international fans that you may not know where Bundaberg is, well, it's pretty much where Bundaberg Rum is. And it's in Queensland. It's in Queensland. Those Maroons. They stole the state of origin. I can't believe it. It's still with me. It's still with me. And yes, I am New South Wales. And so there will be a new Phantom-themed art expedition in Bundaberg, Australia, and looks to be shaping up to be fantastic. Pun intended. And Wendell Cavalcanti has also shared an image supposedly from a big news story that will be coming very, very soon from the few publications. And if you are just coming in late, the story is a sequel called The Golden Circle. And in other news, Grange Wallace has shared a look at what could be coming next from him. And Grange Wallace. So Grange Wallace was the artist that did a lot of the covers for the recent publication of the 4 original part series of the Ibis Mystery. And we will be having a look at the whole entire series of the Ibis Mystery and the new part that has recently been published by a few publications. So stay tuned for that. There'll be a big announcement coming very, very soon about a whole heap of comic book reviews that are coming to the channel very, very soon, as I've already said. And as I've just said, Grange Wallace has shared a new look on what he could be coming out next in a new Phantom cover coming very, very soon. And fans will have to wait and see as to what is in store from the talented Grange Wallace. And you can now watch my show, The Enthusiast, on Anchor and Spotify. The Enthusiast, where the passion for the Phantom doesn't waver. And there'll be new episodes weekly on Tuesdays, and I will also be putting a link to the podcast in the description down below. So stay tuned for more episodes on The Enthusiast, and let's keep on going. In this week's publisher news, Egmont will soon be releasing a Fantomet 2023 Christmas album, coming soon with a cover already being announced in the past week. I wonder what will be in store for the Norwegian readers, and as I think last year I got sent a copy of the Fantomet 2022 album, and we had a look at that on the channel very, very recently this year. And if you're coming in late and you didn't know what the 2022 album for the Christmas album from Norwegian Fantomet magazine, this is what it looked like. And oh yes, of course I have it up on my shelf. Yeah, it's where it's been. Look at that. It's very, very amazing. There will be a new Fantomet Christmas album coming very, very soon to Norwegian Phantom fans and whoever else wants to buy them, to be shipped to Australia or wherever you may be. And we also there's also been a lot of radar detection, detection in the German country. So there's been a lot of radar detection, as I just said, in the German Phantom publisher Zorbiston Comics has been publishing a lot of German Phantom comics, which is very exciting for Phantom fans that live in Germany and can now read Phantom comics from a local publisher. And that just means that if a young person who is a young German person, and either male or female, whichever, and they stumble upon the greatness of the Phantom published in Germany, then they may get hooked. And it's a very, very good thing that the Phantom is now possibly even more active than it has been in the world, and even in the global industry. And it's very, very amazing what we've been seeing with the Phantom and how many publishers are now publishing the Phantom, and comics and stories that are in those comics may then tempt a younger demographic and a younger audience into maybe reading the Phantom or maybe reading comics in general, which is a very, very great thing to happen for comics and for the Phantom in general. You are now able to get 14% off all things Hermes Press with the code Enthusiast 2022, all in one word. Whether you are looking for something new to read on an afternoon after a hard day's work, or you're just looking for something for your collection, there's definitely something for every Phantom fan at Hermes Press. And we have a new discussion this week. Will I be coming back to Phantom Cave reviews? So the short answer is yes, I am coming back to Phantom Cave reviews, and I will be coming back. And if you hadn't seen over the weekend, I made a YouTube short talking about it, and yes, there probably is a dog in the background barking. And on the YouTube short on this, I have been reviewing a couple Phantom comics from as you may have seen on YouTube Short, I have been reviewing a lot of Phantom comics that I've been reading personally, and those reviews will be coming out very, very soon. I plan also making this show, The Enthusiast, where we talk about the Phantom, we discuss all the biggest topics on the Phantom, and what else is happening on the Phantom, and all the creators that work on the Phantom. I plan to be making this show a live show on Tuesday nights at YouTube. You will see some amazing guests live, and normal interviews will also be done as well. So yeah, there's a lot to be excited about. And that's the first thing. Another thing, probably the reason why I stopped doing all of this and making videos and doing comic book reviews and talking about the Phantom, is because I felt like myself was burnt out. Like I went so far and so hard and so fast that I'd burned myself out. And I've been burnt out before, and it's not a great feeling. And I had to stop and reevaluate what I had to be doing and just take a break. Because everyone in this globe, everyone on Earth, at some point in their life takes a break. And I just needed to take a break because I was burnt out. I didn't feel like I didn't really want to do it, and I just didn't feel like myself. So I need to stop. I need to reevaluate some of the things and how I did stuff and how I needed to evolve, like Thomas Aggerud did say on one of the comments. I read that comment. I read it. I thank you for it, and there will be some changes coming to the channel as on the ways of how I do things, on how many videos might be coming out, and as such and all that. And I will keep on making videos on the Phantom and talking to a lot of people who have worked on my favorite comic book character, the Phantom, because my passion for the character, my passion for reviewing, my passion for this character has never wavered. And in the 7 years that I've been collecting the Phantom, and in the 7 years that I've been going and buying my Phantom comics, except for a year, of buying my Phantom comics from the news agency, I still have that passion. I still want to be able to maybe inspire someone else that may want to be reading the Phantom, or may have a childhood dream that they were reading the Phantom when they were young and they still love the character. And I still have a lot of passion for the Phantom, and I still love to talk about him. Just sometimes a person needs a break, and that's part of the reason why I stopped making videos. And I thank you for all the messages and support after I pretty much burnt myself out, and I appreciate all the support and everyone that is sending me messages. I do read them, and I thank you for that. And I would like to thank every single person. I would like to thank every single one that watches my videos, comments on the videos, and everything that they support with this channel, because without you watching my videos, it wouldn't be the same, and it would be a lot less fun. And I still love reading the Phantom, and I still love collecting the Phantom, and I still love enjoying the comics. Don't get me wrong, I still love the Phantom, and I'm not going anywhere. I am staying here for the long haul, but there will be some changes happening, and I am going, and I'm going faster and better than before, and we're back, baby. We're back on this train. We're back on this road. We're back on this journey, and that is all for now. And as a big announcement, we as a Phantom community and as a community of Phantom comic book fans, the channel has hit 500 subscribers. Yes, it's hit 500 subscribers. And again, I would like to say thank you to every single one of you. You make this whole experience that much better, and I thank you for everything that you do, and I love it. I love this experience because I get to talk about the Phantom. I get to talk about one of my absolute favorite things in the world, the Phantom, and comics in general. I love it. I never get tired of it unless I need to take a break, but I never get tired of it. I love it. I am so passionate about the Phantom, and that's why I love doing this. It's because if you do not have something that you're striving to and you're going at it from the get-go and you don't enjoy what you're doing, then you essentially don't have a purpose. But I have a purpose. I have a goal that I have a goal, and that is talking about the Phantom, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Also, before I forget to mention it, yes, this is a first time that we've ever done this. On the 4 years that I've been talking about the Phantom, interviewing people on the Phantom, and people that work on the Phantom comics, and essentially my biggest foundation, reviewing Phantom comics. Pardon me. I will be doing, it's a first of the kind. I don't think many people do these types of things in the Phantom community, but I will be doing a giveaway to celebrate hitting 500 subscribers. Yes, where Phantom Cave Reviews is hitting it in the ballpark. It is doing something no other channel has done before. And we're going to be giving away something to do with the Phantom. More information to come out on that very, very soon. Stay tuned for the announcement. There will be more information, as I said, coming very, very soon to the channel. And as always, thank you for still being around. Thank you for supporting all this. Thank you for supporting Phantom Comics, and thank you for supporting the stuff I do, and nothing compares to what I do. Nothing compares to what I do. And if you choose to subscribe to what we are building here, thank you from a fan that just likes the Phantom. Thank you from the deepest, darkest depths of my heart. Thank you. And as always, keep Phantom Gaming, stay safe, and we will be back next week with another episode of The Phantom. With another episode, yes, of The Phantom, but always as another episode of the greatest podcast to ever been talking about the Phantom, The Enthusiast. So until then, bye-bye.